What is up, guys, and welcome to today's prediction video. So for today's video we will be looking at the clash between Newcastle United and Liverpool Football Club happening this weekend on the 27th of August at St. James's Park. Now, last season was a bit of a season of surprises for both of these clubs, Liverpool finishing out of the top 4 spots and therefore missing out on qualification for the UEFA Champions League for this season, while Newcastle on the other hand actually did finish in the top 4 spots and therefore did actually secure qualification to the Champions League group stages for this season. However, when the two met at St. James's Park, it was a 2-0 victory for the Reds, with Darwin Núñez opening the scoring in the 10th minute. The ball is played over the top of the Newcastle defense and they just can't keep up with Darwin Núñez on the counter, and he blasts the ball past goalkeeper Nick Pope. And then the Reds double their lead in the 17th minute courtesy of Cody Gakpo. Once again, some quick build-up play in the middle of the pitch. The ball ends up at Mohamed Salah's feet and he just chips it over the defense again, and Cody Gakpo getting on the end of it and poking it past the keeper. Before, in the 22nd minute, Newcastle goalkeeper Nick Pope with a moment of madness. I have no idea what he was trying to do here. He's got the entire pitch where he can just boot the ball anywhere, up the pitch, into touch, anywhere, concede a throw-in or a corner, but instead he looks like he's trying to hit the ball while it's on the ground, and I have no idea what the hell is going on there. But the ref interprets this as an attempt at playing the ball using his hands and sends him off immediately, which is kind of justifiable. I still to this day have no idea what the hell was going on in Nick Pope's head. He is such a fantastic goalkeeper, and that was truly a moment of madness. For the rest of the match, no more goals would be scored, though both sides would have decent chances opening up to them, and it would end 2-0 to Liverpool at St. James's Park. Okay, we start off our team analysis with the home side being Newcastle. Now, Newcastle come off a unfortunate defeat against Manchester City, but things could be worse for them, and I think already they're looking at things in a different light and from a different point of view at St. James's Park. Newcastle fans are very optimistic about them being in Europe once again, and regardless of what happens and what group they are drawn in, they have every right to dream once again. 3 players I think we gotta highlight again. I think I'm gonna go with Alexander Isak again, because I just think he is such a fantastic player. He was their outlet for goals. Last weekend maybe he didn't have the best showing against Manchester City, but I think that's really just down to City just doing the basics right. But I think Newcastle were quite wasteful as well, and I think that includes Isak. I think this weekend, however, he's going to be a bit more clinical. He's going to have to be a bit more clinical actually. And I expect Newcastle to just perform a bit better. I think at the heart of midfield, we gotta look at Sandro Tonali for Newcastle. Despite the fact that they lost out to Manchester City, it was by a single goal, and I think that was largely due to Tonali keeping things solid in the center. And of course, his partner in crime, Bruno Guimaraes. And I think Guimaraes isn't the type of player who's going to score many goals this season, but he is definitely going to be the anchor on which they build from the back, moving forward as they transition from defense to attack. And I think he's going to play a very, very vital role in whatever Newcastle aim to do this season. For Liverpool, they have to build on a disappointing 2022-2023 season, but already it's looking a bit better for the Reds with a draw and a win, meaning technically from 2 matches they remain unbeaten this season. And while it is still early days, I think a lot of that is due to the first player that I'd like to highlight for Liverpool, Mohamed Salah. Salah has provided a goal and an assist in each of those matches, meaning that of the 4 goals that Liverpool have scored, Salah's basically contributed to half of those goals already. They will be hoping that Salah can stay fit and that he can stay free of injuries this season, because I think obviously Salah's going to be a very important player for Liverpool going forward, provided they can hold on to him. There's always interest in a player like Salah from the likes of Real Madrid, Barcelona, PSG now in the running as well. If Liverpool can hold on to Salah, I think they have a very, very good chance of challenging for the Premier League this season. Next up, we got to look at Alexis McAllister. Now, McAllister was shown a red card in their previous match because it was interpreted as violent conduct or violent play, which was overturned thanks to an appeal by the Reds. So thankfully, he is available for them. I think McAllister is still a very, very important player for Liverpool going forward. The new boy coming in, I think he's got a lot to offer the squad, both now and in the future, because he's a very, very young player. And I think he will be crucial for them in this clash. And then we got to look at another young player being Trent Alexander-Arnold. Now, Alexander-Arnold had a decent season last season, but it was far from his best. I mean, we're used to seeing Trent bombing up from that right back position, adding to Liverpool's just aggression and their sort of strangling out of the opposition when it comes to pressing, but also when it comes to them attacking. And we didn't see as much of that as we would have liked last season. Hopefully Trent will be back to his best as soon as possible. Hopefully we will see him making those fantastic pacey runs on the wing, putting the opposition under pressure all the time, and just doing what Liverpool fans love him to do. Okay, time for the S3M2 verdict. Now, this is actually a very difficult match to call because in the last 5 meetings, Liverpool have won 4 and drawn just a single one of these matches against Newcastle. Despite that, Newcastle have actually performed better last season than Liverpool did. But I think, again, I just feel that Liverpool have a bit too much firepower. I think knowing that other players are now ready to step up should Mohamed Salah not be available or should he depart from Anfield is a very, very positive image at Anfield, and it's a very, very positive sign for Liverpool fans going forward. I think Newcastle will be stubborn at the back, but I think Liverpool sort of found the key to unlock them last season, and I think because the core of Liverpool's squad is still the same, they'll still have that same mentality. I think we're going to see those balls played early over the defense. Newcastle will be hoping that the addition of Sandro Tonali to the squad will sort of solidify them up, but I think what's going to happen is Newcastle are going to press forward, they're going to play a possession style, and they're going to get whacked on the counter very, very hard and very quickly by a Liverpool squad that seems designed simply to do this. Hi, thank you for making it to the end of this video. We really appreciate the watch time. And the fact that you took some time out of your day to spend it with us talking about the sport that we all love. If you enjoyed the content, why not, drop a like down below or comment in the comment section. Maybe even consider subscribing to the channel. And I mean, while you are here right now, have a look at some of our old videos too. They should be appearing on the screen right now, along with that subscribe button. So you know exactly what to do. Thank you so much. It really helps with the YouTube algorithm. And have a great day out there. And we hope to see you again very, very soon. Thanks. Stay safe.